Alrighty, guys. Welcome back. We're live again. Today, we're just doing another rating landing stream. It's gonna be pretty cool. I think I have some new ideas in mind for challenges, so I'm excited to try those out. However, as usual, we're gonna be starting things off pretty chill, and then it's gonna get harder and harder and harder as the stream goes on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. To start off, I'm gonna spawn in a plane and just see what I can rate myself as in terms of landing. So I'm gonna what should I do? I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a Cessna 402. Here we go. Perfect. Great. Yeah, so I'll start off trying a landing. I'm gonna rate my own landing first because I am so bad at landing in this game, guys. I'm very rusty and I haven't really had much of an opportunity to practice. So yeah, this will be like my way of practicing. I might just like do this before every landing rating stream. Yeah, welcome back, guys. Let me get the chat up on my phone. Then we'll be good to start taxiing, even though I already technically started taxiing a bit. Alright, should I do first person? Yeah, I'm gonna do first person. It looks like we got our first passenger. Okay, let me try and get the chat up on my phone here really quick, guys, and we'll get this started. I always forget to do that. Perfect. Now we'll be able to read you guys' chats. Okay. There we go. How's it going? Cool Liam, welcome to the stream. Ibrahim Gaming, Inferno, Blocks, K Landing. How's it going, guys? Welcome. All right, let's try this out. We shall commence taxiing. Totally don't mind the fact that I just shut the engine off for a second. How's it going, Utah? Welcome to the stream. Wait, that name is too small for me to read. What is that name? Cliddy1212. Welcome to the stream. Oh, he said I'm on my alt account. It's Inferno. Well, welcome Inferno then. All right, always look before you enter the runway, even if you get clearance. Okay. Let's turn around here. I don't even know what the wind's doing. I'm just gonna land on this runway. I don't even care. I'm gonna do a right circuit because of that mountain. Then we'll take her in for a landing. Yeah, guys, join in. Right now we're at Saba. So if you guys are logging in, go to Saba. All right, I think we just missed that rock. I think we're fine. Starting off great. As long as we didn't hit the rock, that's what matters, right? Okay. What should I climb out at here? I feel like the climb attitudes of these airplanes are just insane. I'm gonna go to like 1,300 feet. I want to hold this attitude here. A nice turn. We'll get a 360. I witnessed this crash of a Cessna into a rock. Don't mind that, guys. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. And we'll look. No traffic entering on downwind. We'll enter in downwind. Oh yeah. It also doesn't make it any easier looking at chat every like 5 seconds. I'm cool, Liam. By the way, look, it's you're right in the cockpit. Yes, I do see you there. Okay, let's head 090. I'm gonna have to not look at chat for a second here, guys, because my flying is a little bit wacky right now. Okay, here we go. Now we're more stabilized. You better butter, lol. I hope so. All right, so I'm trying to like look outside and see how much. Trying to like hold this sight picture, because that's a good way to hold your altitude. Just look outside, keep that same amount of horizon, like that. Okay, where's the runway at? All right, let's try this. We'll reduce the power. We'll add in some flaps. Start descending. Make sure nobody's coming in on final. Here it goes, guys. A little bit high. Okay. I think I'm gonna hold... I feel like the land speeds are a little bit low in this game. I'm gonna hold like 80. Okay. Here we go. I think that, yeah, there we go. That'll keep me at 80. And then let's get on the final approach. Yo, ask for permission? It's Saba, it's fine. It's Saba. We don't need permission here, chat. It's all good. There's no way it's a controlled airport where you have to ask for permission to land. This thing is way too small. Even though I'm purely just guessing. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, it looks like there might be a slight crosswind here. I'm trying to figure out what the crosswind is. Seems like it's maybe from the right? I don't know. There's a lot of name tags on the runway, so it's a little bit hard to see. But that's okay. We got it. I'm going to do a little bit of a side slip here. Look at that, guys. Finding that crosswind. Actually, no. We'll do that last second. It's very hard to side slip in this. Okay, reverse thrust. Okay. I feel like that wasn't my worst landing. I will take it. I feel like I've had worse. There we go, chat. Look at that landing distance too. The only thing is we'd have to apparently I crushed somebody on the runway. Well, that's their fault for being on the runway. We'll say that. I will have to taxi around, but there we go. We made it down in one piece. Alright, let's get off of here, and yeah, we'll start reading your guys' landings. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna just hide in here. I'm gonna pretend this is just like a an ATF or something. You know, it's like a, yeah, you know, we're just here to help out with the traffic. We're not actually air traffic controllers. We'll go with that. Unemployed Cessna pilot doesn't give you permission. You guys are bullying me. Oh man, you guys are devious, chat. You guys are devious. All right. Somehow we already have our first landing, runway 25. We'll just keep watching runway 25 here. All right, we got Talon 3403. Okay, he's using some rudder to align. Little bit hard, but really on time. And nicely on the center line. Just a bit hard, that's all. I'm gonna give that one a nice... I don't even have my rating screen up. I have to get that fixed. Okay, yeah. Honestly, I'm feeling that one's like a 7.7. It was just a little hard. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, who's next? Now we've got Utah XD20 in the Firebird 7439. Clear to land, runway 25, stop and go. All right. Also, somehow I'm hearing some jingle bells. I'm not sure where those are coming from, but okay. Ooh, that was a butter, guys. That was a butter. That was pretty good. I feel like there's not much I can really say. That was actually it's smooth, like nice on the center line, like very good like stopping distance too. Like he didn't use that much runway. Chat, I feel like that one was probably like a 9.1 or maybe, yeah, 9.1, 9.1. Very impressive. Okay, I did not see Santa Sled's landing, so we will just skip that one. I ran the Christmas bell on your house, XD. What? What, this one right here? This house? That one's mine. I live in that little box over there. That's crazy. I can't believe you'd run your sled into my house. Okay, what's the wind doing right now? It's like pretty much calm. So wind's not really much of a factor. So we'll just keep watching runway 25. My first landing of the day. Congrats, congrats. Pretty solid. Alright, oh my god, look at this final turn here. Interesting bank angle. But I think I also had a very high bank angle when I turned to finals. So we'll let it slide, we'll let it slide. Okay. Firebird 7439, Clearland runway 25. Oh my god, that guy just like came out of nowhere. Alright, we're watching Firebird though. Watching Firebird. I wanna see his entire approach. I'm gonna judge the entire thing. Right now, it looks like he's a little bit low. I will say. I feel like if he kept going on this glide slope here, he would like run into the rocks. So he's gotta add some power. Oh, he makes it. He makes it. Just over. Lights are helping him out here. Comes in very nice. Oh my god, Chad, these are really good. When I don't give you guys wind, like, you guys land really well. I feel like the only thing is with that one, it technically could have been smoother, but like, I'm still feeling like that one was probably like 8.9. That was a good one. All right, and also it's turning into nighttime now, so you guys will also have to deal with that. But the winds are calm, so like I don't think this nighttime thing is gonna be affecting you guys. All right. Also, I'm gonna see if I can change the chat to all messages. Here we go. Who do we got now? Yeti 4448. All right, interesting call sign. We got a. This looks like is that a Cessna 402? I think so. All right, he's coming in. Chips the tail of that other plane, but that's fine. Ooh. I think that time he came in a little bit fast. I don't know if he's going to be able to stop. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. And he's in the rocks. He's in the rocks. I feel like in real life that would be pretty brutal. I'm going to give that one a... I don't think that would be a very nice way to crash. I'm gonna say that one was a 1. Still running? I told Santa. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? All right, now we got Cool Liam coming back again. He's got some very good landings, I will say. Ooh, landed maybe a bit late there though. That time it was smoothing on center line, but a bit late. Let's see if he stops in time. All right, that one I'm gonna say was like probably like a 5. Actually, probably like a 4. He was really late on that one. All right. And you know what? I feel like I don't do very many nighttime landings. I was thinking about switching it back to daytime, but I'm gonna let you guys try this out. Oh my god, what was that? All right, definitely not rating that landing. Next up, we've got Springy Beast 11. This looks like a very stable approach. He's in the Cirrus Vision Jet. Nice flare. Ooh. Other than the fact that he landed like halfway down the runway, that one was nice. But again, oh yeah, way too late. There we go. Anybody who crashes into the rocks, it doesn't matter how amazing the landing was. If you end up crashing into the rocks afterwards, it's gonna be a 1. Because I feel like it would not be very nice to crash into the rocks and fall into the water. That would not be a good way to crash. Anyways, I already see some more planes here. I'm not sure which one to rate though. Oh my god, our first airliner of the day is already coming in. But I'm gonna rate this little Twin Otter. I think it is Twin Otter. Ooh, and also you guys now have a bit of a crosswind. Just saying. Yeah, let's see this Twin Otter here. It looks like he's coming in pretty stable. Got a nice attitude here. He's using some rudder. Ooh, not a bad flare. Not bad centerline alignment, but still a little bit off. Still a little bit off. In total, probably like a 6. Still a little bit off. Actually, you know what? Maybe 6.5. 6.5. A320 time? Oh, man. All right. Where is the A320? I can't even see. It probably already landed. I didn't see it. Okay, now we got the red guy 1991. I'm going to rate this Cessna landing here. Oh, he's doing a go around. Never mind. Let's see this go around, though. Actually, clean go around. A lot of people just like go around and bank really hard, but this Cessna didn't do that. I couldn't see what he was doing with his flaps, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'm going to say that one was like... It was you know what? For the go around, I'm going to give it an 8. He saw there were other planes on the runway and he did a go around. But I even if you land like on other airplanes, I don't like take any like gradings off, so you guys can not worry about that. Ooh, that one was really early. I like that. Let's see if he stops in time or if he's gonna stop. Okay, no, he just did a touch and go. All right, we'll still rate that one. I'm gonna say that one was like probably like an 8.2. That was decent. I like the how early it was, and it wasn't too hard. It just could have been softer for a higher rating. All right, we've got our first airliner here. Air Canada 7439. He has a very swervy approach, but it looks like he's fixing it up last second. Okay, he's coming in. Wow, okay. Pretty off center line there. Pretty off center line. At least he came to a stop. But yeah, it was off center line. So I'm going to say that one probably like a 5. Probably like or maybe like 5.2. 5.2. Okay, now we got another Cessna here. Cessna 402, I think. Something like that. Mobile landing. You got to give him some brownie points for that. It comes to a stop right on the center line. That one was a little bit late, though. I feel like that was the main thing. I'm going to give that one an 8. Maybe 7.8. 7.8. Let's go on Banana Aerospace. Welcome to the stream. Where are we? Right now we're at Saba. Yeah, let's see what the winds are like. Pretty much directly perpendicular to the runway, so we'll just keep using runway 25. Yeah, right now we're at runway 25 at Saba. Let's go on 737 edits. I'm gonna try a 757. Good luck. You absolutely can. If you get a good landing in a 757, that is very impressive. Or if you get a good rating, I mean, in a 757, that's much harder than getting a good rating in a smaller plane here, because this runway is so small. Okay, oh god, it looks like this plane's about to stall. Oh, and go around. All right, usually I would watch the go around, but we got another airliner coming in here, and this one's looking stable so far. Air Canada 7439. Oh, and sinks last second. Nope, never mind. All right, no, okay. I'm gonna say that one's like a 2. At least he didn't still try and land it, so that's what he gets a 2 for rather than a 0. All right, now we got the Cessna Caravan. It looks like crabbing into the wind a lot. Ooh, he's skidding down the runway though. You see that? He's not using enough rudder. He's a little bit unaligned, which is not good for the landing gear. I'm gonna say that one, because of the skid, was probably like a 4.9. You gotta try and use some rudder before you land so you don't skid. Free drinks off camera. All right, let's see. Hey, yo, he actually aligned it perfectly in my hand too. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, I will just keep it in my hand, and hopefully eventually my character will drink it while my camera is not looking at him. I don't think he likes to drink a soda on camera. It's very weird. All right, I only saw the end of that one. I can't really rate it. Thank you very much for the beverage, good sir. Okay. I feel like this airliner up here has a nice approach. We got Reunited 7198. Let's see. Ooh, just misses the rock by like an inch on his wingtip there. If he comes to a stop on this, I'll actually give him a good rating. And yeah, he's a little bit off. However, he didn't completely fall into the rocks, so we won't give him a 1. That one was impressive. I'm going to say like 5.5. He taxied onto the grass, but not onto the rocks. And it was smooth and on center line and stuff. So he gets like skill points there, I guess. Okay. Oh man, it's like literally all airliners now. That's crazy. You guys like landing large airliners on small runways. I could tell. Okay. This one looks stable. Nice and slow. Oh, what the heck was that? He literally like phased off the center line there. I don't know how he did that. But other than that, it was pretty smooth and he did make it to a stop at the end. I don't know how he magically just phased off the center line though. However, in total, I don't know. Is it his fault that he went off? I'm going to assume that it was. It was just like not catching up. Like it was like lagging. I'm going to say 6.5. 6.5. Let's go in Rowan. Sorry I'm late. I was eating. No worries. Chat, I'm trying to get a consistent streaming schedule. Once I get one, I'll let you guys know when I'm streaming every time. Back. Okay. I thought my headset just turned off for a second. I guess somebody just despawned their plane. Okay. Next up, we've got another Reunited. Gotta love the off-brand names. Were you having trouble starting Roblox? No? Okay, I can start to hear the engines now. I feel like it was very like ominously quiet there for a second. Like everybody like kind of like landed at the same time. Alright, but anyways. Air Reunited. Clearland 719 or Clearland 25. Ooh, nice flare. Look at that, chat. I don't think you could have had much of a better flare than that. Let's see if he can stop in time. If he stops in time, this is going to go like an 8. All right. Yeah, I'm going to say that one was an 8. It would have been a 9 if he didn't go into the X-Off area here. Well, I guess technically the whole runway is closed. But if he didn't go to the past the displaced threshold, then I would have given him a 9. I'm going to say that one was an 8. Very, very nice. Let's go in Doge mapping. How do you feel about the next PTFS update? I want them to like... I feel like it would be cool if they did another like big update. I want them to like change like the physics. I feel like if they did like a physics update, I would be very happy. Oh my god. Okay, we just won't even mention this shuttle carrier here. He's still trying to touch it down. But yeah, if they ever do like a physics update, then I'll probably make a video about it. Concorde coming in soon. All right. Oh my god, is this our first A380? No. Wait, is it? Yes, it is. Look at that. It's got windows on the top. All right, we now have an A380 landing on a runway that is like only 10 times its length. All right, let's see. Wings missed the rocks, which is good. Ooh, landed a bit late though. I don't think he's gonna stop. And no. All right, that one's gonna be a 1. All right, who's next? I feel like I've been seeing this guy come in a lot. He's doing a lot of go-arounds. Doing a lot of go-arounds. I feel like he's got potential, though. Oh. He's frozen. Oh, no. Here he is. Here he is. Beautiful flare. Beautiful flare. Not too late. A little bit off center line. Let's see if he can stop before the displaced threshold. And he actually does. Okay. You know what? That one, I'm going to say... Okay, well, he rolled onto it at the end there, but I won't count that. He stopped first before entering the threshold area. So I'm going to say... It's a bit off center. You know what? That one was probably like an 8.4. I'm going to say 8.4 there. There goes 1,000 passengers. Does the A380 actually hold 1,000 passengers? That's insane. All right, now we got the AN225 here. Ooh, coming in a little bit hard. Oh, and he teleports to the end of the runway. Okay, yeah, I don't know how to really rate that. And now he's in the rocks. Okay, but yeah, I don't really know what to rate that. Kind of teleported to the end there. I think we're starting to get too many people on this runway. We may have to switch runways soon, guys. Okay. Well, shout out Dylan Og 14 for the marshalling. That's the perfect spot to marshal. Let's go. He might get blown into the rocks, but he's got a nice little suit on, so I think that's gonna protect him. Anyways, next up. Oh, this one looks like a big boy right here. Is that Pacific? I can't see. Can't see the call sign. Oh, when I zoom out, I can. Kfi, is that gate? Kfi 1025 is coming in. Let's see this one. There's a lot of traffic, but he does have a marshaller, so that should help him. There's no excuses. Oh, he's sinking fast though. He's sinking fast. Oh god, don't stall, don't stall. Oh, his gear hit the rocks. Okay. And he's doing a go around. All right, no comment, no comment. Actually, because his gear did hit the rock, I'm gonna have to give it a 1. I'd give him a bad situation. Oh, I wish I saw the beginning of that landing. Actually, never mind, he's crashing. All right. The helicopter physics are getting a small tweak. I'm waiting for the airplane physics to get a small tweak. Ooh, that one was a butter, chat. That one was late a little bit, but that was a butter. That was probably the most buttery landing I've seen all stream. However, it was a little bit late, and he also did veer off the center line a bit at the end. Because it was so buttery, though, I'm gonna give that one like an 8. I'm thinking an 8 for that one. Very, very, very buttery. Good job. Can you take a picture of my British Airways Concorde soon for a thumbnail? Thing is, at the last place I was streaming at, I could take a screenshot a lot easier because I had a stream deck, and I don't have my stream deck here with me, so I would have to just like go back in the stream. So technically everybody's landing's getting a screenshot today. Ooh, that one was smooth too, but pretty much the same deal as the last landing. Smooth, but late and off center line. However, like, you know, still definitely, like, you know, it wasn't that off center line. It wasn't that late. Like, definitely still, like, a better than average landing. Like, that's just being nitpicky. All right, A380 is coming back around. Just won't mind the fact that he crashed last time. I think technically this is an emergency landing. So we'll see what he does. Oh, glitches a little bit there on the rocks. I think that's because he hit them, guys. I don't think this looks good. And now he's completely into the rhubarb. Okay. He gets a 1 for the effort, though. He gets a 1 for the effort. You better go off free cam just to let you know? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm scared. Every time I go off of free cam, interesting things start to happen. As long as I don't leave free cam, I'm safe, right? That's exactly how it works. Yeah. How's it going, Karen? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Oh, I just missed that Cessna landing. I feel like that one looked really, really good at the very end. I wish I saw the flare. All right. Ooh, now we've got a Concorde. Okay. Let's see this. Oh. Very high nose up attitude. Very realistic. Little bit hard on the landing, but that's understandable considering his stopping distance. However, he did end up crashing at the end. All right. I'll give him a 1.1 because of the realism. Actually, I just realized that I can take a screenshot with my computer. I don't even know what I was thinking. Thing is, screenshots with my computer is it doesn't take a screenshot of like my OBS, so it's a bit different, but I think it should still be the same quality. So I'm gonna screenshot your guys' landings. If there's any really nice flares, you could be in a thumbnail. You could be. Oh god. Okay, that one looked like it hit the rocks there. I'd have to watch the replay, but that one did not look like it was very comfortable at the last second there. I'm giving him a 1, assuming that he did hit the rocks, because it looked like he did. But it's dark, so it's hard to see. It's hard to guarantee. How's it going? Username 6. What island is this? Right now we're landing at Saba. We got a lot of airliners coming in. I'm having a good time right now. It's I love watching airliners land at Saba. I don't know what it is. Well, this guy just missed the rocks. Okay, a little bit hard on the main gears there though, but he is coming in pretty slow, so I think he could stop. He could. There we go. He did come to a stop. However, it was a little bit hard on the main gears. So in total, I'm gonna say 6, which is still a very hard rating to get considering you're literally landing an airliner at Saba. How's it going, Tristan Jonas? How do you? I'll just call you Tristan for now. How's it going, Tristan? Welcome to the stream. Also, guys, we're getting close to 3K subs, so smash that sub button. Let's hit 3K. All right. Ooh, this guy's buttering, but there's no way he's gonna stop in time. Yeah, he's off. No comment. Also, I'm gonna accept friend requests. Sorry, guys, if I haven't accepted your friend requests. Yeah, there we go. All accepted now. Guys, sub so we can get 3K. Yes. Listen to Liam Official. He's a very smart individual. Yes. Very brilliant words said by Liam. Did I say Liam Official? Liam Aviation. I don't know why I called him Liam Official. Liam Aviation. Yes. I agree with that statement. I just liked. Hey, shout out Rowan for liking. I appreciate the support. All right, we got a fire truck on the runway. Oh god. Okay, I don't like take off like grids for like landing in other airplanes and vehicles and stuff. Okay, that one I'm gonna actually watch the replay on that. It looked like he hit the rocks again. I'm watching the replay on my phone right now. It's the thing is it's so dark and the wheels are black, so it's really hard to see. I don't know, chat. Okay, that one I just can't give a rating. It's just a question mark. I don't know. Question mark out of 10. I won't put a question mark though. Also, I'm trying to set up my chat in a different way so I can read your guys' messages a bit easier here. So, just we'll just keep the camera on final here while I try and figure that out. All right. I'm gonna do a crazy flare, but I will not stop in time, I promise. Hey, at least your crazy flare will be seen. All right. I couldn't manage to fix my phone, but it's okay. Oh my god, what the heck? Uh-oh. Okay, that one, you know what, chat? I think that one was, even though I didn't see the beginning of it technically, I think it was still the worst landing I've seen all streams, so I'm gonna say that one was a -1. I have to say. I gotta be honest, chat. Alright. And then also, I'm gonna request that this fire truck leaves the runway because I feel like it's gonna affect some people's visibility. All right, let's see this one here. Ooh, beautiful flare from Cafe Pacific here, but he is in the water. He gets a positive one though for the nice flare. Can you switch airport? We'll do like a few more landings here, then we'll switch it up for you guys. Okay, Blockbuster 85 coming in a little high. Ooh, but he's doing a go around. You never know when I'm gonna rate your go around. Let's see this. He's still got his gear down. Let's see his flaps. It's really hard to see his flaps. Oh god, okay. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 go around. 7 out of 10 go around. All right, chat. Let's switch air. Oh my god, we got a flare gun on us. You can't get me though. Thing is, chat, if I just make it a surprise and I don't tell you guys when I'm gonna leave free cam, you're not gonna expect it, and I make it out just like that. Now all I have to do is jump into the water, respawn, and we can switch runways nice and safely. Easy peasy. Too easy, chat. You guys make it too easy. Way too easy. How's it going, Luke? Go to Mars. Hello, do you remember me? I feel like your name is familiar. Thing is, people who like were watching the stream before I took like months off were like I don't remember everybody's names, but like a lot of the names are familiar. Okay, where are we going now, guys? Type it in chat. Also, how's it going? Men AV, welcome. Okay. Liam saying Perth. Pathos, please. South Antona. Pathos. Oil rig. All right, let's just go Perth. And Perth International. Good classic airport. St. Bart's. So we'll do like Lukla and St. Bart's and stuff like that at the end. All right. Also, guys, how is my mic quality? Because I was like playing around with some mic settings in OBS. Like, does it sound like clear? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna find a nice spot to get away here. I don't think there's anywhere safe unless I'm in the tower. I was watching your streams a while ago and I lost access to Roblox for some reason, so yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Luca. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I hope you can find a way to get it back. You can figure out the problem. Alright, which runway are we doing? Yeah, clear. Okay, the mic sounds good. I'm happy. Let's go, chat. Let's go. I'm gonna set a specific wind. And how long have we been streaming for? 30 minutes. I feel like this is when we start making it a bit harder. So I'm gonna give you guys before we were just using like natural winds. You guys didn't ever have any like crazy crosswinds yet. So I'm gonna give you guys we'll give you guys some rain and a bit of crosswind. I feel like that mix would be good. Rain. We'll do middle of the day. And just a tiny bit of fog. All right, perfect. It's just a poor, like a little bit, it's not that bad weather, but it's like just poor weather, you know? And then we'll give you guys a bit of wind here. And we'll find a runway that is has just a right amount of crosswind. All right, where are the wind socks? Is it just me, guys, or is it like trippy, like moving the camera around while it's raining? Something about it just seems like off-putting. I don't know what it is. Like doing this. I think it's because the rain like follows wherever you're looking. Like that's probably something they gotta fix. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like the rain stays stationary, except for the fact that it moves down on the screen, even though you move the camera around. I don't know if that's like a weird like nitpicky thing that I just like noticed, or if that's like a common like problem people know about. I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to find a windsock, but I'm having some very bad luck. So we'll just do some math. We're coming in with winds at 150 right now, right? Or 115. So winds coming in at 115. Let's find something that's like a little less than 90 degrees off. 1-1, perfect. Yeah, let's do 1-1, guys. 1-1, 40 degrees off, quartering headwind. So that would be a little bit of a right crosswind, but still technically mostly a headwind, I think. 115, I don't know. Actually, no, it's like it's like pretty much right a quartering tailwind. Or quartering headwind. I cannot speak today, chat. Oh my god. Anyways, first landing was actually very nice. Nice flare. Nice centerline alignment. Wow. Wait, actually, that one was really good. Huh. I'm going to give that one like a solid like 9.3. That was crazy. Alright, yeah, you guys pretty much got like a perfect quartering headwind from the right. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, first fighter jet landing. Coming in here. Another really good one. The landings on this runway are looking way better. It's definitely easier to land on a bigger runway, even if the weather's poor. I'm going to say that one was another like 9. Just not perfect centerline alignment. Ooh. All right, chat. The rain is lagging my game. There are way too many people here. So I'm going to grab this Mountain Dew. Thank you, sir. And then I'm also going to just turn off the rain because I think the rain is like lagging it a bit. Perfect. All right. Still W streams? Hey, Shadow Luca, thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the streams. Okay, where is the runway? I have very poor awareness. Oh my god. All right, here it is. Okay, that guy was just coming in way too fast. I don't know what that was. I feel like probably just doing like a little touch and go or something. I don't know. Crazy flare incoming. All right, I have some high expectations for you right now, Yuta. Also, shout out to the 2 people that just subbed. I just realized we're getting a couple subs. Thank you. You know who you are. Shout out to you guys. Anyways, now we've got Delta doing a mobile landing here. Oh my god. Good flare for mobile landing. The only thing was he was off the center line. That flare was impressive. So even though it was really off center line, I'm still going to give it a 6.5. Pretty good. I subscribed. Shout out to Archie. Thank you for subbing. Okay, now we got Pro Lol Grace. Let's see here. Oh god, these landings are laggy. I don't know what this is, guys. I'm trying my best to rate these landings, but they are. I think it's like lagging out the server a bit because there's a lot of like planes in a small area, maybe. Okay, that one in total I feel like was pretty average, other than the fact that he used up a lot of the runway. So say 6.9. Not quite a 7. 7 is like I'd say like that's like a realistic airliner landing, you know? It's like an average everyday landing you'd see in an airliner. Like that's what I would consider a 7. Ooh, this guy's doing some nice side slip here. Oh. Is he going to stay on the runway though? And he's into the grass. And his wingtip is hitting the ground. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Gonna have to give that one a 1. Okay, I'm also gonna turn off the fog. I don't think we can do rain and fog in the server. Weather clear. All right, we'll try that. I don't know if that'll help anything. I'm mobile too. Hey, let's go. Shout out mobile landers. You guys You guys have it a lot more difficult, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. Belta 7198 coming in with a last second flare, but landing very smoothly and on time. Okay, let's see the centerline alignment. Chat, that was another really good one, actually. I feel like the only thing was he took a while to get his nose gear down, and now he's taking a while to stop. So he used up like most of the runway. Because like if we were to zoom out, look at the entire runway, he landed right here, or he stopped right here. So I'm gonna say 6.8 in total. I'm coming. Hey, welcome, Kelvin. How's it going? All right. Oh my God, we're at the point where there's like 3 planes landing at a time. This is crazy. Oh God. Oh God. All right. Let's watch Reunited 3403 here. I did not think this many planes would lag out the game. That's insane. It's going it's going like 2 FPS. Okay. We'll try our best here. Oh. Nice flare. Good timing. Amazing centerline alignment. And good stopping distance as well. Okay, you know what? That one, I'm going to say it was like a 9.5. Liam's definitely got some decent landings. Also, guys, I'm going to change my settings, because I think that might have to do with why the game is lagging a bit. So, oh God, I don't know what I just did. All right. I'm going to respawn. I have no idea where I am. All right, you guys broke the game. You guys broke the game. That is nuts. I forget what to do if you don't see your cursor. There's like because it's like a glitch when you don't see your cursor, but there's a way to fix it. I just forget. All right, let's reset my game. Then we'll launch it back up here. But I'm gonna change a setting. I think that'll help with the server a bit. How's it going, cool boys, bro? Welcome to the stream. All right. Oh, I think I just joined a public server. Okay. Also, guys, I just accepted all of the requests. So you guys, if you requested, you'll be able to join now. Okay, servers, my server, join. All right, let's try this again. I'm back. Welcome back, Rowan. Sorry, it's me, Addy. That's my user. Hey, welcome back, Addy. Okay. I think I'm gonna try changing the graphics setting. Save graphics choice. Well, okay. Yeah, we'll try that. I feel like that could make it a bit smoother. All right, and then we'll go. Should we switch? You know what? Nah. We'll wait. Where were? I think we were at Perth. Yeah. All right. Let's go back to Perth. I'm gonna try a crazy landing. You guys can try any kind of landing you want. But if it's bad, I'm gonna give it a low rating. If it's good, I'm gonna give it a good rating. That's all it is. All right. We got a 747 taxiing out here. Yeah, the planes are already looking smoother. Awesome. Okay, let's go in here. Let's get it started, chat. Okay, yeah, that's looking a bit better. Oh my God. We have the upside down Delta landing. Okay, I only saw the end, so technically I can't rate that one, but like, okay. This bliss guy's coming in a bit high. Oh. Yeah, that one was late and off the center line. I'm gonna say that one was like a 4. Okay, let's get back to my requests. Here we go. I'm coming in Korean Air. Good luck, Kelvin. Okay. You guys are getting a water salute now, apparently. Okay. Let's see. Is he going to make it through the water? Gets hit by the water. Let's see the flare. Decent flare. Oh. Not too shabby as well. Oh. Good flare on that one and good centerline alignment. You know what, chat? I'm thinking that one's like another like 9.3 maybe. It has to be like a perfect butter for a 10. It has to be like literally perfect everything for a 10. That one was good though. Okay, now we got a 747 here. Oh. That was decent butter, but late and off the center line. I'm gonna say 4.9. Alright. Who's next? I was Boeing 7070 or 777. And thanks for rating me 9.5 and 9.3 lol. Hey, you don't have to thank me for a good rating. I try and rate everybody equally. So if it's a good rating, that's all you. Okay, this guy's looking like he has a nice approach. Also, I feel like he's less leggy than the other ones, so that's a good sign. Ooh. Nice butter. Just a touch late, though. And a little bit swervy. I'm going to give that one 7.3. 7.3, something like that. Actually, you know what? 7.5. 7.5. Very precise. I'm going to recreate FedEx 90. Oh, God. All right, good luck. Look at this camera work, guys. Did you see how fancy that was? All right, now we've got Flybird 7439 coming in runway 11 with the water salute. Looking very stable here so far. Nice flare. A little close to a tail strike, though, I will say. And off center line. Nice flare, but close to a tail strike and off center line. I'm going to say 6. All right, another A380. You guys really like your A380s. It's okay, I love the A380 as well. I'd say, like, I know it sounds basic, but I think A380 and Concorde are my two favorite planes. All right, that one, I feel like was just like very average. Like, it wasn't perfect butter, wasn't perfect timing, a little off center line, like. But other than that, like, it wasn't that far off of all those points. So I'm gonna say probably 6.9. 6.9. You have to rate my FedEx 90? There's no guarantees, bro. There's no guarantees because there's a lot of planes coming in at the same time. Okay, who's this? I can't even see that username. All right. Mr. Black and White UPS Trijet coming in here. Runway 11. Ooh, really nice flare. That was an amazing flare. He's swerving a bit, though. He's taking a little while to stop, but... Oh, now he just despawned. However, because of that amazing flare, even though, like, it took him a while to stop and it was a bit swervy, I'm gonna give it a 7.6. Because that was a juicy flare, I will say. Very nice. Flare. Okay. Oh god, this airport is getting crazy, guys. This airport's getting chaotic. Sus Trijet. I still call it UPS. Okay, what's this? Sea-Doo Air 2670 coming in at like 1 frame per second. Oh my god. Oh, it looks like he's making a lot of like small adjustments, which is good. But he is coming in a little bit high, which I think is going to cause him to land late. Yeah. Nice flare, though, other than the fact that it was late. And he is going off center line quite a lot. Again, though, I do like a nice flare, but the other parts of the landing were not great, so I'm going to say 6.4. 6.4 for that one. Okay. And I wonder if it'll help the leg if I watch like 2 different runways. Something I could watch runway 11 and 15 at the same time. And then that way there'll be less leg and you guys can like it'll be easier to see the planes as well. It's like there won't be one person landing every like 5 seconds. So you guys can either land 11 or 15. I'm going to stay right here and I'm going to like alternate. And I think that way I'll also be able to like rate more landings. That'll work best. So you guys can also land runway 15 now as well. Good luck. And we'll just hope that nobody collides in the middle here. I'm sure there's somebody in tower that'll take care of that, right? Right? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right. Well, I'll put the camera on 1.5 here, and we'll see. I think this guy is a bit more of a direct headwind, 1.5. But that's okay. I gotta go see ya. See you soon, Liam. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, first runway 15 landing here. Let's see. Pretty stable approach. Qatari 4265. Coming in. Ooh, a little bit heavy. A little bit hard on the gear there. It was on time though, so I think he was prioritizing being on time. But yeah, I'm gonna say that one was like, probably 6.9. Who's next? Actually, let's watch one from 1-1. Yeah, I'll just like alternate. I'll do one from this runway and then one from the other runway. Okay. Oh god, this guy's coming in. Okay, a little high, but you know he's laterally aligned with the runway. Oh. Yeah, nice flare, nice center line alignment, but yeah, just too high. Yeah. I'm gonna say that one is like 6.7. The best number. The best number ever. 6.7. Of course. That was me, yeah. Let's go. You got the 6.7. Okay. Oh my god, I just zoomed into outer space there. Alright, here we go. Actually no, I gotta watch one from 1-1. As you can tell, I'm very organized. And oh my god, we've got another upside down landing. I feel like if you land upside down nicely on time, like with a good flare and everything like that, I could give you like a high negative score because like some people want like a negative score. But like that one he landed on the grass, so I'm just gonna have to give it a 0. Your landing has to be impressively bad to get like a negative score. So like some people try and get a negative score by doing like impressive bad landings. For example, like an upside down landing that's like has a good flare or something. All right, let's watch this one here. Ooh, this looks like a stable approach. Nice flare. Wait, chat, that might have been one of the best landings we've seen all day, actually. Let's see the alignment here. Huh. Very, very clean landing. I'm going to say that one was like probably a 9? Something like that? 9? Yeah, I'm thinking 9. Pretty good. All right. And we're on 1.5 here. Actually, you know what? If there's nobody on approach for 1.5, I'll just watch the other runway. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, okay. Okay. That just happened. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. Anyways, we'll look for the next plane here. We got Sea-Doo Air coming back in. This guy's got some nice approaches. Ooh, okay. A tad bit late, but that was a really nice flare. And then also, very good center line alignment. I'm going to say that one was an 8.8. Very nice. Very, very nice. Also, we won't mind that tail strike that we just saw. At least I think that was a tail strike. How's it going, Mr. Plane 1050? Where I friended you? All right, let me check. Boom, accepted. Okay. Oh god, this guy's coming in like diagonally. Oof. I don't know if I can give that one a good rating. That one, I'm gonna say 4. 3.5. 3.5 out of 10. So the next one. All right. Well, I guess we'll watch this runway. I feel like it does make it easier to have 2 runways because I can just look and see which plane is coming in, or which runway has a plane coming in. I mean, I'm joining you. Let's go, Mr. Plane. Let's go. Let me check the like count right now. We're 4 away from 10, so smash that like button. Smash that like button, guys. Okay, let's watch this Air Canada here. He's looking like he's got a nice approach. It looks like it's nice and smooth. He's not like moving the nose around a lot. Like he's got it down. He knows what numbers to use here for his thrust. All right, let's see. Pretty good flare. A little late though, because you can see his touchdown point was right about here, but you should be over there. So a little late, but good flare and really good center line alignment. So I'm going to say in total, to average it out, I'm going to say that was like 7.9. Actually, yeah, 7.9. How's it going, Terry Bluebird? Are you excited for the DC-10 next update? I'm excited to check it out. But I'm really excited for them to, because I won't be surprised. Like, it's a popular game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually like make the physics better. And that's what I'm really excited for. Because, like, there's one thing that bugs me, and I'll show you guys what it is. Like, later. Oh, that guy is bouncing. Yeah, I'll show you guys, like, what it is. There's one thing that has to do with the physics that has always bothered me. Okay, I think he's recreating a crash. I forget what crash that was. The FedEx, like, does that. I think that was a FedEx crash. But it had a name. Anyways, I'm gonna say that one was like, you know what? Because it was an impressive crash. It was an impressive crash recreation. I'm gonna give it like a -3. Very nice. Ooh, the Pro YT's coming in nice here. Let's rate this one. Oh. Ooh, good timing on that flare. Chat, this one has potential. This one has potential. Let's see the center line alignment. Oh, really good center line alignment, but not absolutely perfect. However, that one was impressive. I'm going to say, because the touchdown point was good, the reason why he stopped so late, I think, was because he like didn't use much brakes. He had a good touchdown point, which is like the main thing. So I'm going to say that one was probably, you know what? 9.5. I'm thinking 9.5. There you go. All right. And then also I'm going to accept the requests again. There we go. If you sent a friend request, it has just been accepted. Username? It's all in the description. Like how to join is in the description. All right, let's see this guy here. Oh. Oh, he touched down a little bit late there, but it was a nice smooth flare. However, he's kind of like swerving down here a bit, and he's skidding a bit. That one, I'm gonna say was 4.4. Yeah, 4.4. All right, and then also we're gonna be switching up the airport again. So, oh my god. What is that Concord, dude? All right, anyways, I'm gonna respawn. You guys can do the same and type in chat where you want to go next. Oil rig, St. Bartholomew. Hensturgeon, Cyprus, please. Payfo, St. Bart's. Grundevik, Scopolos, Payfo. It's hard to say. All right, I'm seeing multiple people saying Saint Bartholomew, so we'll go here. I feel like because it's hard to tell because like people like spam in the chat, I guess. But I saw the most different names saying this one, so we'll try it over here. Perfect. And I'll go up here. Here's the tower. Okay. Boom, boom. Oh my god. All right, you know what? I'm gonna try landing here as well. All right, you guys can set yourselves up. I'm gonna try a landing, and then you guys can rate it in the chat. Because my landings are very bad in this game right now. Usually, sometimes I'll have like the odd like good landing, or okay landing at least. But I really need to work on my landings. So I want you guys to rate my landing. I'm gonna come in. We'll do runway 27. I'll just steal this guy's plane. Perfect. Amazing. We won't mind the fact that I just hijacked somebody's airplane to commence taxi, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. Let's do a takeoff on the taxiway here to get in the air. How's it going, Switch Master? Remember me? I was your first subscriber. That is crazy. I don't think I remember that name. I could check though, like my early subscribers. I think in my analytics. That'd be crazy though. I'll check that after the stream. Welcome back. The plane that you stole was mine? Not anymore. Okay. Yeah, we'll come in 27 here. We got somebody standing on the empennage of my airplane right now. But that's all right. We have 3 passengers. It's gonna be a heavy landing. All right. Let's do a little bit of like a teardrop thing here. Like with the just looking at the flight path, like up to like top down, it looks like a teardrop, I guess. All right, we'll get in my flaps. Do a forward slip. Turn the chat off. There we go. Okay. Let's see what you guys rate this. Point the nose down a bit. I'm trying not to gain airspeed right now. You know what? I guess I can do a reverse thrust. I don't have to do a forward slip. All right. Then forward thrust. Reverse thrust. Okay, we'll come in at like 60 knots. Got a little bit of a left crosswind. Oh, almost stalled, but that's okay. Oh yeah, look at that, chat. Chat, this might actually not be too bad. There we go. Little swervy, not perfect flare, but it was on time. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, rate it in the chat, guys. Rate it in the chat. 10 out of 10. 6.767. That is very exact. 6, 10, 9 out of 10. Approach was crazy. 8 out of 10? 7? Yo, you guys are rating that too high. You guys are very generous. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's go up here and then we'll keep rating your guys' landings. This guy was just waiting for me. There was something so ominous about me just like coming up and he was just like standing there. Oh no, he's nice though. Welcome back, chef. How's it going? I always have to be careful when I'm in the tower. There's sometimes interesting things that go on up here. A friend requested you? Alright, let me check. Boom. I just accepted another one. Okay. Yeah, we'll do 2-7 because I feel like this one had a decent crosswind. And then, you know what? We'll make it even harder for you guys than it was for me because I'm just that generous. I'm very, very generous, so I'm gonna make it very difficult for you guys. 18 knot crosswind. Also, you know, we gotta make it harder and harder as the stream goes on, right? Can't just make it easy the entire time. All right, so yeah, you guys got a direct crosswind coming in from north right now. Or is that? Yeah, it should be. Well, it should be north, but I guess it's south magically. That's okay. It is a direct crosswind, so that's what matters. All right, this is our first landing here. Ooh, that one actually had potential. It did do a go around. Did I set the wind to? I think I set the wind to north, right? Yeah, I did. Sometimes the wind direction is weird in this game. I set it to north, but it looks like it's coming from south. Or maybe that it just means like that's where it's pointed towards. I don't know. The crosswind is pulling wood plane back. Look at it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. The Wright brothers airplane is very, very hard to land in a crosswind. If anybody gets a good rating in one of these, like right now, I would be completely shocked. I wouldn't even have words. It would be an instant 10 out of 10. Well, actually, it would be an instant shock, but like the rating wouldn't be based on how like what plane you use. I would be very surprised. All right, let's see this guy here. Ooh, a little bit of a skid there, but landed on time. That one, oh, now he's swerving a bit. Okay. That one started off good, but the swerve, I would say, lowered the rating. So I'm going to give that one a 4.9. Can we do a trip report? Yeah, we can do something like that at the end if you guys want to. I could ask you guys. We'll see what you guys want at the end. All right, my eyes are on runway 27. I feel like people are going to other airports right now to grab airliners. Because every time I switch runways, it always starts off with like smaller planes. Or if I switch to a runway with that only like lets you spawn in smaller planes. And like it always starts off with smaller planes, and then you out of nowhere start seeing the airliners like right here. Yep, they're coming in, guys. My theory I think is correct. 100%. Yeah. All right, let's see this twin otter here. You can see he's crabbing into the wind a lot. I hope he uses some rudder and doesn't skid. Because like you see how his nose is like off the center line, like he's like pointing to the side. Oh. Yeah. He did kind of skid there as well. Yeah. That one, I'll have to give it a 5. This is skiddy. Skiddy and swervy. All right. Chat, we've gained a lot of subs this stream. Shout out to everybody that's been subscribing. Thank you guys for the support. All right. Ooh, now we got a 747 here coming in with a pretty nice flare, actually. Okay timing, but is it going to be good enough timing? I think so. You know what? That one was decent. I'm going to give that one like 7.9. Nice and smooth, okay timing. Just could have been technically a bit earlier, I think, like on the actual touchdown zone, right? Like I feel like with that, with the like a large airplane that's not meant to land on like a runway this small, you gotta like almost like come in and flare it like early. I don't know. It's hard to say. But yeah, it was a bit off the touchdown zone. Also, this guy's just swerving everywhere. He's straightened out at the end though, so we'll give him some brownie points for that. I'm gonna say 4.1. 4.1. Yeah, how's it going, Ryman? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I'm seeing more Wright Brothers airplanes now. All right, let's rate this Wright Brothers landing right here. He's laying down. I have no idea how this plane was stable though. That's crazy to think that they made this like wooden structure with fabric on it fly. And actually, wait, chat, that was not a bad landing. I was totally paying attention to the fact that this is like a Wright Brothers airplane. I wasn't really looking that much at the landing, but I think he actually did do a really good landing. Hold on. Wait, I'm watching the replay right now. Hold on, guys. That was actually like a good one. Okay, let's see that again. Chat, okay. That was actually really impressive. You know what? I'm going to give that one like a 9 out of 10. That was insane. Wow, okay. That is going to be hard to beat, guys. I have no idea how anybody's going to beat that in a Wright Brothers plane. Oh my god. All right. I don't think there's any sense rating the UFO landing. I do not know how to rate a UFO landing, guys. I will be honest. Okay, I guess it didn't explode, so good job. That's all. Awesome. All right. This guy's coming in. Skidding and off center line. I'm going to say that one was like 4.3 maybe. Skidding and off center line. Watch my Wright Brothers landing. I mean, I'm going to try and just watch as many as I can. Here we got a paramotor landing. Just look at that crosswind. Oh my god. Oh. Let's see the skid. Oh, that skid that looks painful. Oh. Yeah. Okay, that one I want to say was a 4 because even though it was nice and smooth and like not too late, that was a bad skid. All right, how are you guys like doing this? That is insane. We got another Wright Brothers landing here, but he might stall. Oh. Okay, that's insane. I'm going to say for a Wright Brothers landing to get a 10 out of 10, your character has to be perfectly in line with the center line. Because 10 out of 10s are like literally perfect landings. So, but that one was like insanely close. I'm going to say in total 9.6 out of 10. That's insane. I don't know how you guys, because look at this guy. Look at how much he's crabbing into the wind. Like he's almost like 90 degrees crabbed into the wind. I don't know how he didn't, like last guy was able to like counteract that. Like that is nuts. And he's still getting blown off the side. Oh god, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to rate that one. You guys are crazy. Alright, anyways, we got another twin otter here. At least I think it's a twin otter. You know what? The fact that he went off the center line is not as bad as the fact that some people are skidding, so. And the stopping distance was good as well. I'm going to say that one was like, what, a 6.9. I'd prefer that over like a skid, I guess. Because it's less bad for the airplane at least. I have wind off. Yo, chat, if anybody's landing with wind off from now on, I'm not going to be rating their landing. I didn't even know you could do that. That is, no, chat. If I could see that you are not crabbing into the wind at all and your wings are not banked at all and you have the wind off, okay. No, that is completely cheating. Who told me that he has wind off? Shout out Tampa Wings for letting me know that. Yeah. For now on, I won't rate your guys' landings if you have wind off. All right, I'm right now watching the replay of this guy's landing because I was looking at chat too much. Let's see what he got while we wait for some more planes to come in. I'll wait for this airliner to come in. Okay, you know what, that last plane was doing pretty. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give that last one a. I'm gonna give that last one a nice like 8 out of 10. Honestly, it was pretty decent. I skid. I knew it. All of the runway. So as long as you don't land with wind off, nothing against you. Because everybody else has wind on, so it wouldn't be fair if we had like some people landing with wind off and some people landing with wind on. Okay, this guy is not using much rudder here. See that skid? He's like skidding down the runway. 6.2. Good stopping distance in the center line alignment afterwards, but you shouldn't be like landing on this side and then rolling over here and then going back on the center line. You should, right before you land, use rudder and then opposite aileron. So if I'm using left rudder, use right aileron and then land, you know? Wright brothers don't have rudder? Yippee. I think they do, don't they? Wait. In that case, getting a 10 out of 10 in the Wright brothers plane with this much crosswind would be like, with wind on, would be legendary. If it doesn't have any rudder, like that would be like insanely hard. I'm pretty sure it does though, doesn't it? I thought it did. But even if it doesn't, I still can't give you guys extra points for doing it in a plane that's harder to land in. Because I have, like, that's just not how I, like, rate them. Let's see if it has rudder. It has rudder? Yeah, chat, it totally has rudder. Just make sure you have the advanced controls on. And then, yeah, you can use rudder. Well, look at this. I'm basically like a helicopter. That is crazy. Can I get this guy off my plane? Boom. Perfect landing. It's 1900s plane. Oh, yeah. Just use, if you're using a keyboard, it's A and D. I'm not sure what it is on mobile, but yeah, you can't use rudder in that plane. Grab some water. Luckily I got it right here. Alright. Wait, I'm totally looking at the wrong end of the runway. That is embarrassing. Okay, let's watch this fighter jet. I feel like I haven't been watching a lot of fighter jets. Let's see this guy. His wings are like rocking there. I don't know what that is. That was a very average landing. It wasn't like perfectly smooth. It wasn't perfectly on the center line. Wasn't perfectly on time, but like overall, like pretty decent because everything wasn't that far off, you know. That one's just, I feel like that was a 7. Nothing much to say about that one. It just like needs to improve a little bit on like everything. All right. Oh my God. I think this might be the first AN 225 I've rated at this airport. Oh God. Oh God. This one's a bit of a mess. I don't think he's gonna be able to stop in time, and he might hit the fuel tank. Oh no! Please don't hit the fuel tank. He was like 2 feet away from the fuel tank, but now he's into the hill, so that one is probably like a 1. Yeah, probably like a 1 there. Who's next? Who's the next victim? Okay, we got a little twin engine here. Who's this? Dolphin 9288. Is he gonna live up to his call sign? I feel like that'd be a cool call sign. Like we can call like Dolphin something. Let's see if he can live up to the hype. You can see he's crabbing here. Oh, and he doesn't go around. Okay. I guess we won't know. We won't know. Okay, I don't think I could really rate a seal. The seal is actually it's hard to see how good the seal landing is. I can try, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to rate a seal landing. You can't really tell how smooth it is, you know what I mean? Also, they can't have tail strikes, so I don't know if it's like as fair. How's it going, Alex Berrycloth? Welcome to the stream. All right, we got a. Is that a Cessna Citation? Looks like some sort of jet here, landing a bit late and off center line, but pretty smooth at least. And it looks like he's gonna stop before the end. It was a bit late and off center line though, so I'm gonna say that one was like a 6. Okay, and now we've got another paramotor. I love these paramotor landings. Paramotor, like I would love to see an amazing paramotor landing with a high crosswind. Oh god, this guy's landing a bit late though. And he's freezing up. Okay. He like froze up last second, so he's gonna get a question mark. Also, I'm actually curious, can you use rudder in a paramotor? I don't know. Ooh, also, I'm gonna stand over here. There we go. This is a much cooler position for me to stand. Look at that. I look very important right now. That's exactly what I want to look like. I want to look important. You can use rudder in the paramotor? I'm surprised. That's kind of cool. Okay, next Wright Brothers airplane right here. Riva is the best 3-0. Oh. You guys see how hard that is? Immediately once you use rudder, you go like way off the center line. Because it's just such a light airplane. That's insane. And I think this is gonna be a crash. Yeah, that does not look good. I see a wingtip on the ground. I'm gonna have to give it a 1 for the crash. Yeah, I have to. I'm gonna do A380 next. Good luck, Men AV. Good luck. All right. After 5 more landings, we're gonna switch the runway again. After 5 more landings, I'm gonna try and rate some like diverse planes here. Like I feel like I'm just rating the same ones because they're in like the Wright Brothers planes. I'm trying to rate this guy here. Let's see. We starting with rudder. It's good. Ooh, that was a hard landing, chat. I was hard and a bit swervy. I'm gonna have to get it a 4. Okay. Now we have the 8-ton Warthog. Oh. He bounced. But he's going around though, so I won't give him a bad rating. At least he's going around. Who's next? I keep on looking at the name tag and thinking that this is an airplane on final, but it's a helicopter. It's just chilling there. All right, we got possibly a Santa sled coming in now. Again, this is one that's really hard to rate, but okay, no comment. Reindeers have interesting flight characteristics. I'm gonna lock in right now for the landings. Let's go, Rowan. That's what I like to hear. All right, let's watch this paramotor come in here. Look at that. Like he's almost like literally like aimed perpendicular to the runway. Is he gonna land in the grass? Oh god. He's like completely getting carried away by the wind right now. Oh no. Okay, he's doing a go around. He's trying to do a go around. Okay, let's watch Santa again. Come on. Oh. A little bit skitty, Santa. I gotta say. Look at that character. Look at that skin. Oh my god. Yeah, a little bit skitty. I'm gonna say that one probably 4.2. Can I join? Yeah, of course you can. Welcome to the stream, Veer. Yeah, just the instructions are in the description. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna rate 2 more, and then we'll do a. We'll switch the runway. Ooh, that one was a little bit hard and late, which is not what you want in an A380, especially on a runway this short. Actually, I mean, if he did that earlier, could you imagine how short he would have landed? That's crazy. I'm gonna say that one though was like. I'm surprised he stopped in the distance he did. I think he. The main thing was though it was late, and hard. I'm gonna say 4. You definitely don't want to be landing that late if the runway is this short compared to your airplane. Okay, another paramotor landing here. He's coming in a little bit fast. That might actually be a good idea. Oh, but he's like tearing off that main gear though with that skid. Or not main gear, his nose. Yeah. His paramotor's ruined, I think, chat. I don't know if he's gonna be flying that one again. You can see the smoke coming off his wheels. I'd say 3 out of 10. Because at least he made it down safely at least. So you get some brownie points, I guess. If that's what you say. What they're called. Okay. I'll do one more. Oh god, this guy landed in the grass. Okay, that's a 2. Alright. Anyways. Oh my god, somebody's trying to abduct me. We are now going to switch runways again. This will probably be the final runway switch. So type in chat where you guys want to go. And we'll get it going. We'll do a final runway switch. Choose somewhere hard. Like I want to do somewhere interesting. Somewhere interesting. Paphos, Scopolos. Oil rig. Scopolos. Or Grindavik. Okay. Let's respawn. And I feel like Grundavik's a little bit too easy. Where's Scopolos? I feel like Scopolos is gonna be a bit harder, and that would be a fun one in the airliners too. I think it's a bit of a shorter runway, so we'll try Scopolos. Let's go, chat. And then, oh, should we do Tailwind? This is, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna make it really hard. I'm gonna give you guys a direct Tailwind now. Actually, you know what? I'll give you a little bit of like a quartering Tailwind. Okay, so yeah, good luck, chat. It's gonna be very fun for me to watch, but I don't know if it's gonna be as fun for you guys because you're gonna be blown away in a literal tailwind while landing on like one of the shortest runways in the map. Good luck. What's the runway heading? I can't even. What is that? Like 190, 200, 210, 220. So we'll make the wind come from 220 and see if that gives you guys a direct tailwind. Let's see if I line that up right. Oh yeah, look at that, chat. That's a nice tailwind. Pretty much a direct tailwind with even just like a tiny crosswind. Okay. Well, this guy's got some cool like effects coming on. I don't know how we got that. I think that's like from Please Donate, is it? I don't know. Like that, the Roblox game, Please Donate. I don't know. All right. So yeah, guys, coming. I don't know. This runway is not numbered, but coming on this side of the runway. coming where my camera's pointing, and I will rate your guys' landings. Yeah. That'll work, I think. Bro, that was my strategy to win with Wright brothers, and you did not win. Yeah, actually, it might even be easier to land with the Wright brothers plane now because it's more of a tailwind, and the Wright brothers plane cannot land in a crosswind at all. I mean, like, I don't. That thing is not easy to land in a crosswind, but with a tailwind, maybe. All right. I have no idea how somebody has an A380 here already, but he's in the water, so I'm not going to be rating that landing. And yeah, almost. Oh my God! I did not think I could. That being abducted would move my camera. Okay, that just happened. All right. Anyways, yeah, coming right here, guys. We got our first Wright brothers plane landing already. You guys are on the ball. That is insane. Okay, let's see what he does. Oh God. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. Am I looking at the right end of the runway? There's no way that's a tail. That's weird, chat. These Wright brothers planes fly so slow. Okay, I'm giving that one a question mark out of 10 because he might have wind off. I'm not sure. I'm debating. All right, let's see this little Cessna Caravan here come in. That was actually a really nice landing. That was nice and smooth, right in the center, and like a good speed too. Like amazing stopping. Like, I think that one I'm gonna give that one like a 9, especially the fact that it was a tail end. That was really impressive. Yeah, that one was like a 9, chat. Okay, well we got the Red Bull plane now. Oh. No, he landed on the tail wheel first. No. That one's like a 2. Let's see this one here. That one was a bit hard and a bit late. Is he going to stop in time? No. Okay. Hard and late and oh God. Okay. Let's move the camera back. That one was hard and late, off center line, and or not off center line, off the runway. So that one's gonna get a 2.2. But also, I'm gonna have to reset my character, I think, because I don't know, something just seems off about this for some reason. I'm in the back of a random person's helicopter. Sir, oh, I'm done. Okay, yeah, definitely gonna have to reset. When you were for 4 months not online, I thought you crashed and I got to hospital. No, I'm okay. Just been very, very busy with like classes and schools. So, all right, let's go back to Skopelos. I don't know if there's any safe spot for me here. Okay, I'll just have to hope I don't get abducted. Actually, if I hop in a plane that I'm like the pilot of, then I think I'll be safe. That'll probably be the safest spot for me to go. Yeah, let's hope maybe somebody will give up their. Oh yes, perfect. All right, let's go, chat. Okay, we'll just sit in this plane. Actually, no, I can't even do that. Oh. No. What the heck? Wait, chat, do you see this? I'm able to move my character around, but I'm stuck in the airplane. Okay, there we go. Where could I go? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can go in one of these buildings. You guys can set up for approach. You can even practice like touch and goes, like if you're already on final. All right. Oh, that'll be a bit tougher. Perfect. I'm a little bit safer now. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, this is the side of the runway we want to look at. Keep coming in, guys. Keep coming in. I have no idea what this Piper Cub is doing, but I think he just squashed himself with it somehow. Whoa. Oh my, chat, I've been abducted again. That is insane. Okay, I've seen some people saying go into Cirrus 50. I know a spot. Okay. I'm intrigued. Go into Cirrus 50. What is the Cirrus 50? This looks like a Cirrus here. The Vision Jet. Okay, perfect. I'm in this plane. Apparently he knows a spot. Let's see. I'm very skeptical. At least I hope this is the guy that was. He said it's a cave. Okay. Apparently there's a cave on this island. I remember there were some hiding spots. I think I might know the spot that he's talking about. I didn't know it was on here though. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, I know where he's talking about. Let's go, chat. That was actually a good idea. Is it down here? How do you get down, though? Ah. Okay, perfect. This is an amazing hiding spot. Yes. All right, fantastic. I don't think anybody can really abduct me here. People are trying to get airplanes down there, but we're safe, guys. We're safe. We're safe. All right. Keep coming in. Keep it coming in. Oh my god. Also, thank you guys for 2950 subscribers. That is crazy. I did not think we would get that many subs this stream. We are now 50 away from 3K. That is insane. Thank you guys for the subs. That is crazy. All right. This is the right side of the runway, right? Yeah. I always have to like double check with the windsock. Yeah, literally 50 away from 3K now. Just like that, guys. That is insane. All right. I'm not even paying attention to the landings. All right. I gotta lock in, guys. I gotta lock in. We got Santa Claus now again. I think it's the same dude landing with the Santa sled over and over again. He's coming in very, very swervy. But he actually fixed it up at the end there. Chat, you know what? I think that was one of the better Santa landings that I've seen today. I feel like that one was like a 7.3 maybe. Even though it was swervy, he fixed it up at the end, so we'll give him that. We'll give him that. All right. Ooh, I forget what plane this is. I like that paint job though. All right, Firebird 7.4 something coming in nicely here with a flare. That was a really good flare, but he's just a bit off the center line. He's a bit to the side. Because of that flare though, I thought that was like a 7.2. Like you know, actually, you know what? Even like 7. You know, I'm thinking 7.7 actually. Yeah, like that was definitely like if you do that in real life, like pilots would be like, damn, that was impressive. All right, now we got a 747 here coming. Oh, no flare at all. No flare at all, and into the rocks. Okay, that probably would have led to an explosion in real life. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to give that one a 0. There was no flare, and he ran into the rocks. How's it going, Kimberly? Welcome to the stream. And a random enthusiast. I'm not sure if I've seen your name. Welcome to the stream. All right. Was this a B2? Come on, come on. Ooh. Oh, he missed the runway, chat. He missed the runway. Okay, that one's gonna get a 1.9 out of 10. There was an effort, but he missed the runway, chat. Did I see the a random enthusiast name before? I'm not sure. I'm trying to like recognize that username. I'm not sure. All right. Anyways, back to the screen here. I feel like I keep looking at chat. I need to like look at the screen more. Okay. Oh my God. There are so many airplanes right now. All right. Try and taxi off 747 Korean Air. Korean Air 747. All right. Ooh, we got a triplane here. I've been rating that Santa sled a lot. I'm not sure if I've been rating this triplane though. I feel like I've seen him buzzing around a bit. Let's see this. Ooh. Pretty smooth touchdown. Not perfect centerline alignment, but overall decent. You know what? Smooth touchdown. I would say good timing. I'm going to give that one like an 8.3, I think. That was definitely one of the better landings. How's it going at Rene Plays? Are you ready for Christmas? I'm so ready for Christmas, guys. Okay, let's see this Wright Brothers landing. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Can you see how slow it's flying even with the tailwind? That's like, I think that's just the Wright Brothers plane at this point. Like that, it just flies that slow. That is insane. However, though, that was a bit of a late touchdown even for the Wright Brothers plane. So I feel like if he wanted to be safer, he could have landed earlier and then had more stopping distance. I'm going to give that one like overall 7. But chat, I'm very ready for Christmas. Okay, let's see this Gullwing airplane. Ooh, not a perfect flare. It wasn't insanely hard, but that was a bit of a hard landing. Let's see the stop. Okay, he was able to stop, but yeah, a bit of a hard landing, guys. I'm gonna give that one a 5.7. Oh my God! Somebody's got a shuttle carrier here. Good luck. That was gonna be tricky, guys. I'm not gonna rate that. That guy's just crashing right into the rocks. You already know what rating that one was. Oh, this guy didn't. He landed with 1 gear off the runway, and he's totally like I think he's trying to drive on the road, guys. I'm gonna give that one a 1. You have been kidnapped, Zario? I saw it. I have no idea what you're talking about, Ronan. Okay, I only saw the end of that one. That one looked like it had a lot of potential, though. That guy. that would definitely have the potential. Can you go to Perth, please? We're gonna stay here until the end of the stream. I wish I saw that landing. That one looked like it was really good, but I didn't see the approach. Okay. This is a nice stable approach here from Belta 8568. Standard flare, I'd say. Nothing insane, but, you know, definitely on par. And he's off the side, though. Yeah, all right. I'm going to give that one a 2 because he didn't crash into any rocks. He wanted the grass. So he gets a 2 for that rather than a 1. Okay, have I rated this guy yet? I'm not sure. Let's rate this guy. Okay, it looks like he's coming in a little slow, doesn't it? He has a very high, like, nose up attitude. Ooh, yeah, and he had a tail strike. Okay. Because of the tail strike, I'm gonna have to give it a 1. Actually, I'll give it a 2 because it probably wouldn't lead to, like, an explosion, but definitely some damage to the airplane. Can you add me? I can't join? Yes. There we go. I just accepted all of the requests. So if you guys requested, then should be accepted. Okay, let's see this one. Okay. A little bit hard, but it was really on time. And the stopping distance is good, so we'll give him that. Just a little bit hard though. I'm gonna say that one is like 7. About a 7 there. Don't forget trip report. Yes, I'll ask you guys at the end. Thanks for reminding me though. I appreciate the reminder. Alright. Ooh, we got a FedEx Cessna here. Come on. Ooh, you know what? Not a terrible flare, but it could have been softer. So it wasn't 10 out of 10 flare. But overall, that was like the only thing I really have to say about it. And it technically also wasn't absolutely perfect centerline alignment, I guess. However, that one was like 8.5. Pretty decent. Server full lol. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. If somebody leaves though, like, or if enough people leave, then you would be able to join. All right. Wow, I don't see any airplanes on final here. I feel like a lot of people are landing on the other side. Oh, wait. Was I literally looking at the... Oh, my God. Chat, it is so easy to look at the wrong end of the runway. It looks so similar. That is insane. SR-71 is coming? All right. You know what? I have a good idea, guys. Next plane, I'm gonna wait. Actually, I'm also gonna rewatch that guy's landing. That one was actually a really good one. I'm gonna give that guy a 9. I mean, when I watch it like as a replay, it's smaller because I only see it on my phone. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. That one looked good. However, next airliner to land without crashing, I will do a trip report on. How about that? So next person to land an airliner without crashing, I'll do a trip report on. How about that? All right, we got a Ryanair here coming in. Let's see, and oh, I'd consider that a crash. That was definitely a very standard Ryanair landing. All right, I want to see something that has the main gears touching first at least. And then I will do a trip report. How do I join? The instructions are in the description. Guys, the subs this stream have been insane. Thank you guys for all the support. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna be looking for airliners right now. You guys can like practice landings. I'll look at them, but I'm gonna be looking for airliners. Oh, Ilo D Roblox, thank you so much for the $5 dono. That is crazy. You do not have to donate. That is so nice. Thank you so much. He says W in chat. Thank you for the kind words and the donation. Oh, that's crazy. Chat, you do not have to donate. Thank you, though. All right. I feel like I butchered that name. Let me look at it again. Ilod Roblox is probably how you say it. Shout out Ilod Roblox. Thank you for the support. Let's go. All right. I need one good airliner landing that does not crash, and I will do a trip report on them. This could take 2 minutes, or it could take 2 hours. It doesn't matter. I want to see a good airliner landing on this strip. That would be impressive. Yo, I am Diablo with another $5 dono. Thank you so much. I loud. Oh, thank you for the correction as well. Let's go. Shout out I am Diablo and I loud. Let's go. You guys are crazy. I am Diablo also has an amazing channel. I forget what it was called, but he does have a great one. You might be able to find. I'm not sure. All right, I want to see an airliner not crash. Does this one count as an airliner? Do we count the Twin Otter as an airliner? I don't know. Zario, I kidnapped you? I do not believe that. There is no way. Okay. No. Okay, you guys are not considering this an airliner. That's fair. That's fair. I think technically, like they call. I know there are some prop planes that they'll consider airliners. Like the King Air might be an airliner technically. You'd have to double check that though. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. That was a nice landing actually. That was really, really smooth, but it was just a bit late. That's the only thing. That was smooth though. And wait, chat, I have to look at the replay. That one just like randomly came in off the corner of my screen. I think this guy actually just did the first airliner landing without crashing. Thing is, I didn't see the beginning of it though. So I don't know if I can verify it. I don't know if do we count that, chat? I'm looking at like the replay on my phone. I don't know if we can absolutely count that or not. Ah, it's hard to say, guys. Okay, type 1 in chat if we count this airliner landing as a landing without a crash, and type 2 if not. Okay, that one was definitely a crash. So 1 in chat if we count this one, 2 in chat if we don't count it. Let's see what you guys say. 1, 2. All right, I'm seeing, you know what? I'm seeing mostly ones. Let's do it, guys. All right. So I'm gonna have, oh my, wait, what? Chat, you guys, okay, I was definitely kidnapped. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna respawn. Stay there. Let's go back. I was not expecting to be on a different island, but all right. Everybody, hop in this this JetBlue guy here, JetBlue 2697. I'm gonna be a passenger, and then yeah, we'll do a little bit of a trip report. Because I don't think there's really anywhere for it to taxi out of, so yeah, it's gonna have to. We'll just have to start the report from the like being on the grass, I guess. All right, here we go. I'm gonna start off. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good seat, right? Do I want to switch seats? Chat, do you think the captain would be mad if I just switched seats casually here while he was taxiing? I'm sure it's fine, right? Yeah, there we go. All right. This is a pretty full airplane. I'm surprised, considering how small this airport is. I wonder where he's taking us, chat. Thing is, I bought some plane tickets, but I have no idea where he's actually going. So that might be a bit of an issue, but we'll just trust the process. We'll trust the process. All right. Oh gosh, we're already getting handed drinks. I see a lot of people walking right now, so I'll let the flight attendants deal with them first, and then I'll honestly probably grab a drink after. All right, he's doing takeoff now. He's doing takeoff. Let's rate this takeoff. Oh my God. Okay, no, chat. No, I'm hopping off this airplane. No way, chat. I am not trusting this. Nope. Chat, where is he now? Okay, no. Oh my God, guys, he's literally. I think he went into the water. All right. Well, the fact that I survived by a miracle is not really good in terms of a trip report rating. I'm gonna give that one a. I'm gonna give it a 1.1. Just because of the fact that I at least survived. So he'll get a 1.1. But everybody else was swimming in the water. It's because we got scammed. Yes, we did get scammed. We absolutely got scammed here. All right. That was interesting. Zara, I have a koala on my head. What? I would love to see that. I would love to have a pet koala. All right, chat. Do we get a refund for that? That's the question. Our money on. Yeah, this guy wants a refund. I want a refund too. Where is the pilot? Was this the pilot? I don't know. This face looks suspicious in a way. Do you guys think he was the pilot? Something about it just looks suspicious. I don't know. All right. Well, we'll just forget that ever happened, and we'll hop in this Concorde here. How about that? If it lets us. Oh, I think he has the plane locked, maybe. No, I don't think I can hop in, guys. That's too bad. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna just pray that we get a refund for that. That was not a great a flight. Bro, the pilot vanished. Chat, if I flew a plane like that, I think I would vanish as well. I would have just disconnected. I think it was joking, though. I think he was joking. Also, it's very hard to take off an airliner here. Yeah, I don't think we can... It's not letting me hop in this airplane for some reason. I'm not sure why. That's kind of weird. All right. You know what, guys? Let's do a normal trip report at a normal airport to finish things off. How about that? So let's go. Yeah, type in chat where you want us to go. Type in chat. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Perth, GR, Paphos, Henstridge, Paphos, Perth, GR. I'm seeing a few GRs, Greater Rockfords. Paphos, Perth. Okay, it's either Perth or Greater Rockford. I'll do Greater Rockford. Let's go. And then we'll do Greater Rockford International. And we're going to do like an actual proper trip report. We'll give that a go. All right. Yeah, not enough people said Greater Rockford. We'll try here. So, oh, I did not mean to just run onto the apron here. Let's go back in the airport. Oh, okay. I think I got lost, guys. There we go. There we go. Now we're back. Okay, and then let's go to gate 13. I'm gonna say everybody just like meet by gate 13, and then I'll choose somebody to fly us, and then I'll choose somebody to marshal us. I'll choose somebody to be the flight attendant. We'll get it all sorted out. But first, everybody meets at gate 13. Already got a few people here. I can already tell. I feel like Riva's the best would be a good. What's the word of the person that like hands out the tickets? Like the person, I guess like security. I feel like Riva would be like a good like security person, like handing out the tickets. So we'll have Riva here. And then we'll everybody who is not Riva can go over here, and I'm gonna choose who's going to be the pilot. Who's gonna be the pilot? Let's say this guy looks way too suspicious to be the pilot. I'm not trusting. That looks like a disguise, chat. Nah. Okay. You know what, chat? I'm gonna make the red guy 1991 be our captain, and then who's gonna be our co-pilot? I'm gonna have. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have. I can't see his username. This guy, not Addy. I can't see it. Not Addy something. Not Adiroshan. Yeah, not Adiroshan. There we go. Yeah, you could be the co-pilot. So you guys can hop in the plane, unless there are already people here. I might have to despawn it. All right. Yeah. If you're in the plane right now, hop out because we have our pilots and our co-pilots assigned. Perfect. Now I gotta find my way back up again. Oh god. There we go. All right. Yeah, we've got our pilots and our co-pilot assigned. Yeah, it looks like they're launching it up. Everybody else, for now, I'm gonna say just wait on the bleachers. You can't really take a seat, but like we have to try and make this as realistic as possible. We have to make it as realistic as possible. So I'll just wait on the bleachers here, and then once they load in the plane and everything like that, then we'll get started. I hope we have the right people as the. Let's see. Oh. Okay, but somebody I think has the exact same skin as me. That is insane. Or no, he has the same face. That looks very similar to my skin. All right, guys. If you don't want to be kicked, then you'll have to make sure that you let the actual pilots hop in the plane. Right now it's Ferry Ray and then Beach Sun. I will have to kick if you guys don't like hop out. I'll wait for the stream delay to kick in. Can I be a flight attendant? I will let anybody who wants to be a flight attendant be a flight attendant. How about that? I feel like we're gonna need a lot of flight attendants for this flight. All right, I'm gonna have to kick Ferry Ray. Okay, no, he hopped out. Good. All right, perfect. We have our pilots now. Amazing. Okay. In that case, we'll wait for Riva to give us the go ahead to hop on because they're the security. Let's go in Hydro. I'll call you Hydro. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for being late on the stream. I have exams. All good. Welcome. All right. I'm gonna also in the bottom left put a question mark out of 10 because we don't know what this trip rating is yet. We don't know yet. All right. Perfect. All right. I want to say how many subs did we have at the beginning of this stream? 29, 32. 25. That's crazy. We got 22 subs just from this stream. All right, that is insane. Anyways, guys, it looks like security is saying line up. So we should all get into a line. I'm going to go to the back because I want to be a gentleman, you know what I mean? I understand it's a busy airport. I'm just going to stand at the back here. All right. All right. So, oh my god, the line is already starting. All right, perfect. Let's hop in. And let's get this started. Oh, boarding passes. I have to figure out how to get a boarding pass. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hopefully I brought it. Did I? Yes. Okay, perfect. I brought a passport. I think that's enough, guys. I think that's enough. I'm sure it'll work. Okay. We're in line right now. I think somebody might be being held up. It looks like the security guard's analyzing his ticket. I'm not sure. Let's hope he goes through, because if he's not going through, then I'm definitely not going through. I literally only have a passport right now. I'm just hoping that that's enough. Okay. Oh no. Where did you get this? Oh god. Oh, please work. Oh no. The person at the front of the line might actually be getting kicked off right away. It's a European passport? No. Oh no. All right, let's hope that the line starts moving. This is taking a while, guys. I might need to get a snack. I might see if I got a snack on here. Do I? Marshall sticks. Oh no. I don't even have any good snacks. Okay. It looks like first person's getting on. It's starting to move on. All right, more people are joining the line. It's starting to get real. I think I'll be fine without snacks. Hopefully they got some on the airplane. Wait, did somebody hijack the airplane? Oh no, we're good. Okay, line's moving through. Please head on the plane, all good. All right, it looks like everybody else, other than that first person, is making it on nice and easy. So I think we're doing good. Okay. Boarding pass. They're asking for boarding passes, which is interesting. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Other than the fact that I only have a passport, I think everything will be okay. Oh, okay. I think the security guard's starting to get a bit mad. That's all right. Your flight is 5072. This flight is 6074. Oh no! Chad, I think somebody's trying to head on the wrong flight. I have no idea how they're gonna deal with that. Oh god. I feel like that they're typing right now, trying to figure it out. Yeah, he just said, you're on the wrong flight. Oh, no. Amtrak Ralifan is definitely not having a good day. Oh, wait a second. He says, wait. But he might not be in the wrong flight. Maybe the security guard made a mistake. On on the phone with security. Okay. Okay. I think they're trying to figure it out. They might still be able to get him on. This is an interesting scenario. Oh man. Look how like military style this line is. This is crazy. Okay, the security guard says so. I think they might be able to figure something out. Oh no, you missed your flight, but we'll let you on. Okay, okay. Oh my god, I would be very, very relieved if I was worried about missing my flight and they just let me on. Okay, that is lucky. All right, but guys, the time is coming. The time is coming. Okay, let's see. Good, please head on. All right, guy in front of me made it on. Hello, sir. Here's my passport. Sorry, head on. Special treatment for you. Wait, what? I didn't know that I got special treatment. Okay. All right. I'm gonna hop right on then. Where's the special treatment? I think this is the guy that I'm supposed to talk to. Welcome aboard British Airways. Please have a seat. All right, but Minion Boy for 4456. I actually have special treatment. Oh no, he said follow me. Okay. Oh my, wait, chat, are we in first class? No way. Chat, I think this is our seat right here. Is it? Here, sir. Oh my god, guys. We're literally first class on the 747. And we're already getting a drink. Okay, I'll take a nice Pepsi, please. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm clicking on the Pepsi right now. Yes, yes. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your service. I'm captain, you called me? We do have the right people as our captains right now, I believe. Yeah, everything looked good. All right. Also, right now, we can see that the last few people are heading on. That might have actually been the last person. So I think the plane is loaded now. All right. I'm not sure their procedures here, but I have a nice Pepsi in my hand. Everything's loaded up. It looks like I may have been scammed a little bit because I'm seeing a lot of people on the second floor. So they might have given everybody the special treatment. I'm also getting treatment here. You all right? Yes, I am very all right. Yes. Oh my god, guys, they're already starting pushback. I see a lot of fighter jets on the apron right now. All right, it is happening. I have no idea where we're going, because I did not buy a ticket for this flight. I literally just showed my my passport, but we'll see where the wind takes us. We'll see where the wind takes us. Look at this. We got a lot of people in first class. I'm surprised. Oh no, there's like a few people down here, I guess. Okay. A few poor people down in business class. Couldn't be me. Oh my god. Hello, sir. Hello. Okay. I'm sure that's part of the experience. All right. Our pushback has been completed, and I think we're getting a bit of a fighter jet escort here as well, so that'll be nice. All right. Does this guy work for the airliner? I'm very, very confused right now. He has a VIP tag on, so he seems important, but I don't know if he actually works here. Oh wait, okay, this is our captain. Riva just said he does not. Okay, that is a little bit concerning. I'm gonna just politely move seats here. Perfect. All right, I'm sure they'll be fine with that. I'm sure. Also, this is a better view as well. Look, koala in front of you. Were you trying to show me I have no idea. Okay, this is a better seat though, in my opinion. I get a nice view of the wing. All right. Ooh, we're taxiing onto the runway. Also, was this our security guard? I think, yeah, this is literally our security guard. All right. So security's hopping on the airplane with us. Interesting. All right, let's see where the wind takes us. Literally. Kinda. Okay, we're taking off, guys. We're taking off. All right. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Okay, let's rate this takeoff here really quickly. Let's see how smoothly he takes off. All right. Looking pretty good so far. Honestly, as a passenger, I'm happy with this takeoff. I'm happy with this takeoff. My stomach feels all right. So so far, this experience has been. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because there was a weird passenger that was just kind of like staring me down there while I was on my seat. But other than that, this has been a 10 out of 10 experience. Other than that weird passenger. other than that, this is 10 out of 10. All right. Ooh, even got some nice mountain scenery. I wonder when the seatbelt sign is gonna turn off. That's the only thing I'm wondering when that's gonna turn off, and then also where we are actually flying. Those are the two things that I'm wondering right now. All right. I'm seeing some people saying that there's a hijacking, but the pilot's saying I got a flare gun ready for hijacking if it happens. So I think we'll be okay. I think there's some false threats here of a hijacking. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I trust the pilots. They said that they're ready, so it's all good. It's all good. All right, look at this. We're getting that altitude. It's getting nice and smooth. It's not like bumpy anymore. This is nice. The only thing is, guys, I'm wondering. Wait, what? He's in the cockpit. Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Sir, the hijacker is in the cockpit. Wait, what? Chat, it's fine. It's fine. The pilot said they were ready. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, and the flight attendant just disappeared. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure they would have made like an announcement. Like the pilot would have made an announcement if it's if there was an issue. So it's all good. I'm not a pilot, you don't. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. I guess, you know what? I have security literally right next to me. So we're all good. Wait, who was the pilot again? I have to look at the username. For some reason, I thought it was Riva. That was actually dumb. Okay, yeah. We still have the same pilots in the cockpit, guys. We're all good. We're all good. This is a good flight so far. However, I am gonna lower the rating a little bit more because there was worry of a hijacking, which is a little bit unsettling. I will say that. How's it going, Samir? Bro, where were you all that time? I was, are you talking about like time I was not streaming? I've been, well, I moved away for school, so I've been very busy with that. Yeah, I moved away for school, so that's pretty much it though. Nothing that crazy. Just very busy. All right. Wait. The security just said something. Gosh isn't supposed to be here. I'm not sure what that means. Security's got it under control. That's fine. Okay. It looks like there are some people walking around, so I'm gonna assume that the seatbelt sign has been turned off. I think. Chat, do you think it's safe for me to get up? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try. Huh. Oh my god, no, okay, no, that was dumb. Chat, okay. All right. Anyways, guys, I guess that's gonna be a 7 out of 10. I'm just, yeah, that's gonna be a 7 out of 10 trip report. There we go. We'll make it nice and big. Perfect. Yeah, that. I don't know. Okay, I will have to say that is my fault. They did not tell me to take off the seatbelt, so we'll give them that. But yeah. Other than that, actually, you know what? I'm gonna give that a 6.8 because I feel like they should have been a bit more clear about keeping the seatbelt on. Anyways, guys, though, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching and all of the support today. And next time I'll be streaming is probably gonna be Friday. Pretty sure it's gonna be Friday. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you all so much for the support. I appreciate it all. And yeah, be Friday at the same time. So thank you guys, and I will see you all next time. Peace.